What's good, y'all? It's your boy Cold Blooded, and we back with another one. Hey, before we hop into this fight, I want to give a huge shout out to that man JMMA. He put together the Undisputed Creators Fighters League. In this league, you'll be able to see myself and a lot of the other creators and streamers get some real dope fights in. I'm appreciative of it because there's a lot of dudes I've been wanting to share the ring with for a while now that I finally get to do that with. Which brings us to the first fight. We got that man, the King Juice, out of retirement, baby. So listen, hey Juice, I appreciate you, bro. I respect you immensely. You are the first content creator I've seen in this space. Do content for ESPC/Undisputed or whatever. I watched you watch the game grow and keep us in tune with everything that was going on. So this one was a little more personal for me because I fucks with you so heavy. At the time of this fight, I was still trying to get comfortable with the PlayStation controller as well. As y'all know, I play on the Xbox with an Elite controller, so I gotta have my paddles. Even when I'm on the PC, I plug the Elite controller on the PC. But since then, I did grab an adapter, so that's not gonna be an issue. I think the very first Undisputed video I ever watched was a King Juice video, so yeah, I'm excited for this. I don't know how he plays though. I fell like heavy into the sim aspect of playing, especially since I'm in a bunch of sim leagues now. Well, I say I'm in a bunch, but I only really actually play in one. I'm gonna give him a huge shout out in a different video. So hopefully I don't have to reinvent the wheel too much, and I can continue to just play the way I've been playing. But we'll see. All right, so real fast, this is all raw footage. The voice recording was done live. I did live commentary, so I'm gonna chime in every now and again with some new input as I watch this. So it's not a lunging jab; it's a jab up to the bottom and up high. I like that. I'm at it. You know me, get a feel first. So I probably should have elaborated at the time, but y'all know I don't play on the PlayStation, so this was done on the PS5. So I've been playing more frequently on the PC as well. So a lot of this is just me getting acclimated to the PlayStation, not just the controller, but the just the feel of the game's input delay and the speed that it runs at, and so on and so forth. Because all the games do feel different. Okay. I'm gonna have fun with this. I am gonna have to actually dab to the body a bit more than I want to though, or even just go to the body more in general than I would like to. All right, so let's talk strategy. So I chose to put the Bragomir fight on, although I probably should have chosen the Liakovic fight. It's just that the way that I play with Shannon Briggs, he most resembles those versions, the way that he fought in those fights, where he was a minimalist. He didn't do too much moving, didn't do too much punching. He just tried to make sure everything counted with counters. You're gonna see me stand still a lot and not really give up space or ground. Even when he backs up, you're gonna see me limit how often I try to approach him. Reason being is he is aggressive, and I don't want to get caught in the trap of moving circularly, because then I'm not able to use a sidestep. So I actually feel like he won that round. Didn't want to go for the knockdown because I didn't want to look crazy spazzing out and just flailing my arms away. I'm here for the experience. I care less about win. I just want to get the experience. So because he's so jab heavy, he's opening himself for those lateral movements. And obviously Shannon's stamina is the greatest, so I don't want to get caught. I believe Shannon's stamina, Mr. Asthmatic right here, is at 77. I think Charles Martin isn't the greatest pick either, but his stamina is at actually don't know what his stamina is at. It says 84. 84 stand for 77. I don't want to end up in a trading too many punches with this guy. I just want to get as much money in the bank as I can with these counters. Okay. So we are going to mix that up. That's something nobody online does that I see. It's the feint, the jab feint into a power uppercut. Makes the uppercut come out instant. So that's going to be our money for a little bit. Probably should have made him pay with that, but I didn't. Some desync going on. So another thing to note, the way that I block, so you're gonna see me hold both triggers a lot. Whenever I do handcuff myself or put my hard guard up, I'm holding both triggers. I try to get my blocking off manually and rely as little as possible on the auto block. Big round for him, and there's the big drop in stamina. That's why I don't want to get too busy with Shannon. I gotta treat him like I do George Davey, except he don't feel as fluid as George Davey. And Juice's jab is money. So having not too much experience with the PlayStation and never buying any of the DLCs on the PlayStations because I don't play it. When I hopped on, I noticed that Juice had Martin, and I wanted to try to match his pick a little bit. So I ended up leaving the lobby. I told him I was going to reset. Really what I did was I went and bought the DLC pack so I could get Shannon Briggs. So as I was saying earlier, Juice is very aggressive. He's got a really active jab as well, high and low, and it's a southpaw jab, so I got to be real careful with that. He's also being very moderate with how he uses it. I can tell he's got a lot of integrity, which I love. You'll see I personally have a lot of sim tendencies from playing in a sim league lately that I really don't want to reshape the way I play because getting those league fights is what matters to me most now. And so I want to make sure I conform to all of their rule sets now. So you're not going to see me lunge jab. You're not going to see me hold the block too often.
None of that landed? You serious?
You're going to see me pump the block a lot. You're going to see me limit by a lot how often I actually go to the body.
Ain't no way, bro.
So you're going to see me corner myself here and just pay attention to what I do. Just like in round one, if I put myself in the corner, it's because I'm probably looking for something big and it's probably going to net some crazy results. Thing is, when you corner yourself, people always come in with their hands up, and so the moment they drop their hands, you know they're gonna punch. Now he actually did a lean back instead of a punch, but it served the same purpose. The moment he dropped his hands, I was ready.
As I said previously, that's the I'll show it to you slow motion.
It's the jab feint. I'll have to edit the video because he skipped it. It's the jab feint into a power uppercut. That's gonna have to be the bread and butter. And just try to bank on counter punches. Now I don't know if he falls down bad on the cards. I don't know how his turn up is going to be. As you see, my stamina is already in a peculiar position. It's not looking like what I wanted it to look like. So when I think of the ranges of the game, I think what the ranges should be and what they actually are. I believe there should be 3 ranges. There should be your jab range, your hook range, and your uppercut range. Your long, medium, and then your close. The way the game works right now, though, unfortunately, all 3 punches are like long range punches.
Damn, how
they extend the uppercuts too far, the hooks are too far, and so on and so forth. But ideally, if you get within uppercut range of me, I'm going to back up. I want to keep you at jab and straight range at all times, 1-2 range. Juice smothers my work a lot. He's always close enough to land an uppercut to the chin. And so that makes me uncomfortable. And so I'm always stepping, trying to get out.
Get his respect. Hopefully, if I get his respect, he'll slow the output down now. And I can work a little bit more without having to get my stamina zapped.
Good straight. I should have probably rolled out of there sooner. Instead, I backed up. It's because I'm looking for the, yeah. And I think he knows it now at this point. Yep. Yeah, he's being very, very safe now. Yeah, he knows now when I'm in that corner, something big can happen. Standing my ground. Again, like y'all know how I am. I move, I try to open windows, but I do not run. I do not excessively circle. I do excessively step, however. I'm just a minimalist. I try to limit my moves as much as possible, make every punch count, especially because I barely punch to the body. Damn it, it's taking a hit, y'all. Gotta be careful. I don't want to like lose rounds though, you know what I mean? See how I do with this. He's up. I'm gonna have to go on the loose for a second here. Just because I want him to whiff shots like that. That's not gonna work. That's damn. So since they quote unquote fixed the punch tracking, that's what I'm looking for. I guess they broke other things. I think the way the punch tracking was always intended was to be able to move laterally around certain punches. So he stands still a lot with the jab and the straight. If I go into loose movement, I'm literally always going to circle around it. Back in the base stance now. Not really sure how that hit me, but whatever. Gotta be very careful. Come on, bro. What is going on? Here we go. Spin back out. Back in the center of the ring. Good job cutting the ring by him. There's a lot of body jabs, boy. It's like, let me mimic him for a second here. It's just, yeah, that's actually annoying. It's very easy to land like that too. I'm not gonna do that too much more. But he hasn't done a lunging jab to the body, not once. I love it. That's some clean shit. So I don't want it to seem like I'm being any type of way. He's busy. He's very busy. Kind of have to win this round. We'll see. He went to loose. That's actually going to make counters a little more easy now since he's off the axis. Did he try to double jab the body just now? Can't do that, bro. So rewatching this, yeah, he definitely had me tilted, man. Yeah, I hear myself breaking character a little bit. Good job, Juice. He was zapping my stamina. As you see, the stamina is being hit. I'm starting to fall into that competitive mind frame, so now everything's starting to agitate me a little bit. Good shit, bro. Like every little jab you throw at this point got me like, man. Like I genuinely feel like you made me fight your fight. And you probably feel like the opposite is true. My fight is center of the ring chess match, where we both are just probing, looking for openings, fighting at a slow pace, and just seeing who moves the chess pieces the best. That's the type of fight that I prefer. And you counter. Oh, that hurt it on me. It made me work. That hurt. Yep, I knew that hurt. And it's straight to the head. So that was probably always gonna go in, only because I felt the controller vibrate on that last jab. When you feel the controller vibrate after jabbing their guard, that means it's starting to push through the guard. So his guard was probably very low. I don't know. I had to see it back on his end. We'll see.
Great fight though. This is like I said, Charles Martin's a crazy pick. I wasn't expecting that from him. But the fact that he did it tells me a lot. And he's fucking, yeah. It's nice to finally play one of these guys, man. I've always wanted to play Juice. When you see this, bro, I always wanted to play you and everybody else, bro. And it's just nice to finally go on the sticks on the PlayStation and get busy. So I'm going to try to take this round off because my stamina is starting to get hit. Got the power hooks coming out, y'all. I'm pretty sure we can get another big counter right here. Yep. Oh, that was beautiful. I gotta be careful with that. Might knock me out. It's so hard to perform against these southpaws.
So watch my pocket presence here. It's risky, and I failed. But
I knew that was
you
coming.
see what I'm going through. Juice is picking his spots beautifully. It slowed his combination output down, and he's actually picking his shots right there. He sees that I'm trying to manually fend off as opposed to just blocking high and low and getting auto block, and he's punching around it. Ideally, in a perfect world, that's how the game should be played, but we don't have manual blocking to really force that out of people.
Nice. Nice. Woo! There it is. I thought for sure I was gonna put him down with that, and my stamina is hurting, and he went to loose. Nice. I could risk going on loose for a couple big counters in this round, or I could just ride it out. Kind of want to win the round though, just because I think it's gonna be even if I don't win it. So we'll see what happens. It's like an even round so far. Look at my round so far. Nice. Gotta be careful with that. Now Shannon's tired. Gotta get to make a mistake pretty much. He ain't making the mistakes I need him to make, y'all. He's opening up a little bit more. That might be the one. Nope. He ain't do it. I was hoping to be up top. There it is. And that's gonna probably be his round and his fight unless I make it out. I'm gonna make it out, y'all. Block is still high. Ooh, man. Ooh, that should be a draw. That's gonna be crazy. Oh, that's gonna be crazy. Wow. Go fucking figure. Woo! I would shit. Man, crazy fucking fight. So I actually agree with the judges in the center right there. I thought he won the last 2 rounds. So I agree with that portion. I don't know about the sort of scorecard. I wasn't really keeping up with the entirety of the scorecard. This is what I like to see though. This is more or less what I wanted to produce. I wanted to go to the body as little as possible. just because I feel like the body work in this game is kind of janky. I also wanted to limit my output as much as possible and just try to keep my percentage high. So I did succeed in doing that. I would have liked to get more counters though. He threw enough jabs for me to counter, but his timing on them was just too crazy. I really couldn't counter like I wanted to. But yeah, this is stat wise, this is what I wanted to do. I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. Probably should have done it with a different fighter. Maybe would have had better results. But yeah, we're going to spin the block and get ready for next week, man. Thanks to JMMA, I ain't got no choice but to post now.